Have you ever had toast, orange juice, or cereal for breakfast and thought you were doing the right thing for your health? Here's the alarming truth. Many of these so-called healthy breakfasts are actually some of the worst foods seniors can eat in the morning. In fact, according to the American Heart Association, seniors who regularly consume high sugar and processed breakfast items have a 33% higher risk of heart complications and insulin resistance. And what's worse, these foods can quietly drain your energy, spike your blood sugar, raise your blood pressure, and even affect memory all before noon. This is not just about what tastes good, it's about what supports your long-term health. If you're over 60, your body processes food differently. What worked at 40 could be harming you at 70. That's why in this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 common breakfast foods to avoid after 60 and, more importantly, what to eat instead for better energy, digestion, and senior health. Hello, I'm Vernon, a clinical nutritionist specializing in senior health and nutrition. Today, we'll be focusing on which foods to avoid for breakfast to support better energy, digestion, and long-term health after 60. I've worked with hundreds of adults over 60, and I've also been through my own journey of recovery and healthy aging. I know how confusing nutrition can be, especially when food companies label sugary, processed items as heart-healthy. This channel is here to give you science-backed, simple guidance to help you stay strong, independent, and vibrant, starting with the most important meal of the day. So let's get started with the 7 worst breakfast foods for seniors and what you can enjoy instead. Food number 1. Sugary cereal. Many older adults reach for cereal thinking it's a smart, heart-healthy choice, but some contain 1822 g of sugar per cup, more than some frosted cakes or pastries. This kind of hidden sugar bomb can sabotage your energy before you even leave the house, tricking you into a crash cycle. Refined cereals cause rapid blood sugar spikes, especially dangerous for seniors with slower digestion and reduced insulin sensitivity. These spikes can lead to crashes, cravings, and even poor mood, setting the tone for a foggy, fatigued morning. Harvard research has connected high-sugar diets in older adults to faster brain aging, increased inflammation, and even higher risks of cognitive decline and dementia, making that innocent-looking bowl a long-term health concern. James, a 67-year-old retired contractor I worked with, ate cereal every morning but always felt sluggish. Once he switched to steel-cut oats topped with berries, cinnamon, and a splash of almond milk, his energy soared. He even said he could focus better on crossword puzzles and felt sharper overall, and for the first time in months, didn't need a second cup of coffee before noon. If you're excited to learn more simple, healthy changes for your daily routine, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more tips that can help you feel your best and age gracefully. Food number 2. Bacon and sausage. Bacon and sausage may bring nostalgia and comfort, but they're among the most inflammatory foods you can eat, especially after 60, when the body becomes more sensitive to sodium and processed fats, both of which contribute to chronic conditions. Just 3 strips of bacon can contain over 800 milligrams of sodium, enough to push your daily limit. Nitrates used to preserve flavor and color can damage blood vessels, raising your risk of stroke and some cancers, especially colorectal cancer in long-term consumption. The World Health Organization classifies processed meats like these as Group 1 carcinogens, the same level of risk as tobacco. That's not fear-mongering, it's science based on decades of research involving thousands of people across continents. My neighbor, Robert, 71, had been dealing with swelling in his legs and erratic blood pressure. After removing sausage and switching to eggs with spinach, his swelling subsided, his blood pressure evened out, and, to his surprise, his wedding ring fit better within a few weeks. He said he even slept more soundly and needed fewer bathroom breaks at night. If you've already swapped out bacon or sausage, give this video a like. Every small change you make can lead to big improvements over time. Food number 3. White toast and refined breads. White toast seems like a light breakfast option, but it turns to glucose almost instantly, giving your body a blood sugar jolt with no staying power, and leaving you drained well before lunchtime. Refined carbs like white bread increase belly fat, spike inflammation, and make it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar, especially if you're over 60 and insulin resistance is already creeping in, making weight loss and energy maintenance more difficult. According to the National Institute on Aging, these empty carbs also worsen liver fat and increase risk of developing metabolic syndrome, which is tied to heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. 3 of the top aging-related concerns. Elizabeth, 69, had daily morning crashes and shaky hands by noon. Switching from white toast to sprouted grain bread with almond butter helped her stabilize, feel fuller, and go on longer morning walks without the dizziness she used to dread. Her doctor also noticed her fasting glucose levels improved at her next checkup. I'd love to hear your favorite toast toppings. Share them in the comments below. Let's build a community of healthy breakfast ideas together. Food number 4. Store-bought muffins. Store-bought muffins often appear healthy, sometimes even labeled whole grain or low fat, but many have over 400 calories, added oils, and high fructose corn syrup, making them little more than sugar bombs disguised as breakfast. Even worse, they're often served with sugary coffee, doubling the damage. One muffin can contain more sugar than a slice of frosted cake. And when fat is removed to make them healthier, manufacturers usually add more sugar to keep them tasting good, misleading customers into a false sense of security. They're also often low in fiber, meaning sugar is absorbed faster, causing blood sugar spikes and mid-morning energy crashes. A study published in Nutrients found that refined carbs combined with added sugars significantly increase inflammation markers and worsen insulin resistance in older adults. Don't be fooled by the marketing. Read those labels and check the serving size carefully. Patricia, a client of mine, ditched her muffin habit and started eating Greek yogurt with berries, walnuts, and cinnamon. Within 2 weeks, her joint pain improved. She could get off the couch more easily, and even said climbing stairs felt easier, like she had dropped 10 pounds. She also stopped needing pain meds by mid-morning. If you've ever believed a muffin was healthy, you're not alone. Please tap like you're rethinking it now. Food number 5. Fruit juice. Fruit juice is often seen as a healthy start to the day, but it lacks the fiber needed to slow sugar absorption. That makes even a small glass a sugar surge waiting to happen. 1 8-ounce glass of orange juice can pack in 21-24 g of sugar, just like soda, with no protein or fat to buffer it. These drinks cause insulin spikes and energy dips soon after, which may increase appetite, disrupt metabolism, and contribute to unwanted weight gain, especially in older adults trying to manage energy and blood sugar. In fact, a 2013 Harvard study found that regular fruit juice consumption was linked to a higher risk of type 2 diabetes in older adults compared to eating whole fruits. Even worse, juices like grapefruit can dangerously interact with common medications, including blood pressure meds and statins, altering their effectiveness or amplifying side effects that can go unnoticed until it's too late. Mary, 73, drank grapefruit juice daily until we discovered it was reducing the impact of her medication. Switching to lemon water gave her the hydration she needed, and her blood pressure stabilized without needing a higher drug dose. Her doctor was relieved we caught it in time. Tell us in the comments what you drink in the morning. We might have a better idea for you. Food number 6. Flavored yogurts. Many popular yogurts labeled light, low fat, or fruit on the bottom contain 1830 g of sugar, often more than a scoop of ice cream. And because they're marketed as healthy, we don't think twice about eating them daily, especially with breakfast. Removing the fat in yogurt often means adding extra sugar, stabilizers, and artificial flavorings. These ingredients can spike blood sugar, increase cravings, and leave you less full despite the calories, creating a cycle of overeating and poor energy regulation. It's easy to assume yogurt is healthy, but the type you choose matters greatly. Always check the label, especially if you're managing blood sugar or inflammation. Look for versions with no added sugar and simple ingredients. Helen, 76, made the switch to full-fat Greek yogurt with ground flax seeds and fresh berries. Within 3 months, her A1C improved, and she had more sustained energy throughout the day. She said adding cinnamon also helped her feel satisfied without needing a second snack, and her sugar cravings disappeared. Tap the like button if you're ready to start checking your yogurt labels more closely. It's a small step that can make a big difference for your health. Food number 7. Sweetened coffee drinks. Flavored lattes and store-bought breakfast smoothies may seem innocent, but they can contain 200-300 calories and over 25 g of sugar, sometimes more than a glazed donut or slice of pie, with even more additives if you include whipped cream or syrups. Add to that the caffeine, which stays in the body longer as we age. This can worsen anxiety, interfere with restful sleep, and increase blood pressure, especially when combined with sugar and dairy, which strain digestion and blood sugar balance. According to research published in Nutrients, caffeine metabolism slows significantly after age 60, which may magnify its cardiovascular and nervous system effects in older adults, especially when consumed with sugary creamers. These drinks disrupt your hunger cues and energy balance, setting the stage for fatigue and poor focus later in the day. You may feel jittery, only to crash just before lunch, making you reach for another sweet snack. Edward, a retired teacher I worked with, used to start every day with a sweetened mocha. After switching to rooibos tea and sometimes black coffee with cinnamon, he noticed deeper sleep, fewer hand tremors, and better focus during his morning meditation. His mornings became calmer, more grounded, and more enjoyable overall. What's in your cup each morning? Share with us in the comments and let's compare. Let me wrap this up by reviewing the breakfast swaps that support better senior health. Instead of sugary cereals, choose steel-cut oats. Replace processed meats with eggs or avocado. Trade white toast for sprouted grains. Skip the muffin for plain Greek yogurt with berries. Choose whole fruits over juice. Ditch flavored yogurts for unsweetened ones. And go for black coffee or herbal tea instead of sweetened drinks. These small adjustments can support healthy aging, reduce inflammation, and stabilize your energy, especially for those of us managing chronic health concerns. But remember, nutrition is personal. Your body may respond differently depending on your current medications, conditions, or sensitivities. Start with one change. Listen to your body, and gradually build habits that work for you. Choose whole, natural ingredients when possible. Keep your breakfast balanced. Think fiber, protein, healthy fats, and hydration. And most importantly, eat what helps you feel steady, alert, and strong. Before you make any major changes to your breakfast routine or your overall diet, especially if you have existing health conditions or take medications, it's always best to consult your healthcare provider first. While these strategies work well for most seniors, your body may need something more personalized. Have you noticed any changes in your health after switching your breakfast? Or do you still struggle to find a morning routine that works for your body? Let us know in the comments. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Visual. Number screen with thumbs up, subscribe button, bell icon, and comment. If you found this information on nutrition for seniors helpful, please hit that thumbs up button to support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video on senior health, healthy aging, and smart food choices for seniors. And if someone you care about could benefit from feeling stronger, more focused, or just a little more balanced, share this with them. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in our next video about nutrition for seniors.